Hey everybody, what's up? How y'all doing? Good afternoon. So, I'm sitting here chilling in my bed. I wasn't feeling the best today. My body was like tired and achy, and I just started watching videos and like saying, forget it. Like, I was gonna supposed to be going outside. I was gonna go chill and just spend the rest of the day outside, but looks like I'm only going to be outside for like 10-20 minutes because my body is just not the best. So I am making this video because I wanted to set something straight, and I just want to let y'all know how I feel about this whole racial profiling thing and the whole racism that's happening out here. I was watching a couple of videos on YouTube, and it was just shocking and heartbreaking to see how people's acting around here. Not only in New York, but in Texas and Minneapolis. Oh my God. I was like really, really surprised. Like, jaw dropped, speechless after George Floyd was brutally killed by these racist ass pigs. And I'm sitting here like, all because of some minor thing that has nothing to do with him being violent. It was all about the money. Just like this big employee didn't want to cash the black employees' checks. And I'm sitting here like, okay, what the hell is going on? I saw two videos like that. And then another thing I saw was in Texas and Montgomery. It was a kid. For his birthday, he wanted a Cars themed birthday party. And he asked this guy to have his buddies and him come through with their cars, come up with every sick car out here. They came out here with the Maserati, the Mercedes, the GTS, all that. Top downs. It was the bomb. Cars jaw-droppingly beautiful. Two cranberry reds. One of them was a Ferrari. The other one was a Mercedes. I was like, I didn't even know they make cars like this. Mind you, I don't drive cars. I don't ride cars much. I just ride cabs. So when I saw this set of beautiful cars rolling through, I was like, okay. And then of course all the Karens in the world want to try to come out in the street and try to stop the cars from rolling through because she want to be a hateful ass bitch. Now this has nothing to do with race because all these drivers was mixed. You got white, Puerto Rican, black, Mexican. So you can't say this was like a race issue thing, more like her just being a grumpy old bitch. So in light of the situation, the cops gave it the okay for this guy and his crew to roll through. Not once, but twice through this girl's block. And she called her husband, told her husband to call the cops on these peoples and lied and said that they was being threatened and harassed. And they wasn't. They was only coming for the kid's birthday party. She had nothing to do with it until she blew up at them. Went in the middle of the street, stopped every car from coming through, talking about this is unnecessary, disturbing, disrespectful, everything in the whole 9 yards. And I thought, like, me and this guy was thinking the same thing, like, run this bitch over. You coming out here disturbing the peace, not us. Everybody is whistling, clapping, saying yes, like congratulating them. And I'm like, oh, okay. So the Karens in the world. You got your racist Karen, then you got you the grumpiest, annoying bitch Karen. It was sick, but the fact that the cops gave this guy the okays for him and his buddies to come through to get on her nerves and to ride through honking the horns and rev up the engines was amazing. I was like, oh my god. The cops was like, go ahead, you good in my book. I was laughing, yo. I was like, yo, these people are sick. So they want to sit here and say that they being harassed. So not true. I had a good day today because I feel free. I'm having a good day because I feel free. I feel free because I broke up with my boyfriend. Boyfriend for 1 month. Crazy, right? And it was funny because I didn't want to be in a relationship with him because of his job. His job requires him to be away for 6 months out of the year. That's why we was friends. And I felt like we was one of those couples who function better as friends than as an actual couple. Because even though we was good as a couple, like we was all lovey-dovey, but the honeymoon phase phased out the first 2 weeks of us being together. And then we was acting like a couple before we even said we was a couple because we was like really falling for each other. So in our minds for these past couple of months, we was like in love. We kept it as a secret. We really didn't want to say much. Like, I don't always tell people my business. I don't never parade my relationships around for people to know because it's nobody's business. And I took satisfaction into having a secret relationship. Like, ain't nothing sexier than keeping shit on the low. It feels like you're sneaking around and you having this bomb ass amazing lover or boyfriend or whatever you want to call. Well, we never had sex. That's the thing. But this bomb ass boyfriend of mine, we was like really keeping shit on the low. Like, we would talk on Instagram, we would talk on the WhatsApp app, and we would sit here and we would send each other messages, picture messages and stuff, being all cutesy. But at the end of the day, I had to make the decision of walking away from him because he was never going to leave me. He was never going to let me go. And I'm not saying this to be cute or try to brag. He really was not going to let me go. We got into 2 arguments this week. We got into one last week Saturday, and then we got into one yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? No, it was actually on Tuesday. Tuesday, yeah. We got into it and it was the worst thing ever. I didn't want to say anything, but it's like, you know how just people just don't stop? It's like when you have a minor argument and you're trying to stop the argument from lingering by admitting you're wrong and you're apologizing, but the person still is being fucked up towards you, like treating you like shit. So now you feel like you gotta take your apology back. It's like you and this person apologize, but who's really apologetic in this situation? You can't sit here and say you're sorry and then turn around and still causing arguments to happen. From then on, I'm not going to think that you're really apologetic about anything. I'm thinking I don't know what's going on with you. You're full of shit. Like, what's going on? Like, your words is just as fake as your love for me. And to get on my nerves about minor shit that really wasn't worth the argument, that's why I was like, yo, y'all really do get a kick out of arguing about everything and arguing about stuff that's not even important. And then your attitude clearly explains that you don't want a relationship. You are holding on to me so tight and holding on to the relationship so tight because you don't want to be left alone. And although the video he made me on Instagram was cute, like he put the song Sonny and Cher, I Got You Babe, on the video. And it was like cute as hell. I was laughing. It was like, it was so sweet. It was so cute, but I just couldn't fake the funk anymore. And I was like, yo, we're not clicking. There's no chemistry anymore. The chemistry phased out. The honeymoon stage phased out. Usually honeymoon stages will last longer than 2 weeks. I've been in a relationship where I was in this honeymoon phase with my ex for 2 or 3 months. But this one fizzed out after 2 weeks of being together. Because I started to see like what really is going on with him, who he really was. And then when we tried to video call each other, shit wasn't happening. It wasn't working well. He was giving me so many excuses. I just got sick and tired of it. And I was like, it's about time that I told him how I feel and send him on his way without feeling so angry and feeling so uncomfortable and feel like something, if I tell him this, will he blow up? I didn't have none of that feeling that also. I left him a message, a breakup message, and I just told him there's no sense of arguing anymore. Just go your separate ways. Don't question me. Don't bother me about anything. There's no need for us to argue. Because the first time I tried to break it off with him, he argued me down for 2 days, and he was not going to let up until I said, fine. But I didn't crack. Your homegirl didn't crack. I didn't even argue. I didn't say much. I pretty much let him do all the talking. I gave him the stage. I let him say whatever he wanted to say, but he didn't say much. He didn't say the right things. That was the point. That was the problem. He didn't say the right things. You had the right time in the right moment to say the right things, and you didn't take that time. You didn't take that moment. So now we're not together no more. You feel pretty damn fucked up. You pretty much felt like you lost a lot of shit. But at the end of the day, I know you're going to be okay. Because I'm going to be okay. But after that breakup, for some reason I started to feel free. I started to feel a little better. And I'm like, now I feel much better. And I'm like, I never had a breakup and felt free as a bird and felt amazing after. Every breakup I had in my entire life, I was upset in one way or another. It was like in some form, shape, form, in some way, shape, or form. I was really upset. I was heartbroken. I was torn. My days was ruined. Some of my relationships made me feel like I was going to be ruined for the next year or two. Some made me feel like it was the end of the world. This breakup, I didn't feel none of that. I really didn't feel any type of hurt. I didn't feel upset. I felt like I was free as a bird. Like I was laughing, and I kept laughing, and I was like, what is going on? Like, what does that mean? You don't feel heartbroken. It's like you don't feel hurt. Like you was upset for a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's like, you see the smile on my face? I'm like, I'm not trying to be a cold-hearted bitch, but it's just crazy weird. It is. So it's sad to see him go, but I gotta keep it moving. Because obviously God got something in the works for me still, and I'm still in the works myself of trying to get myself together. But this summer is going to be an eye-opener. It's going to be amazing. We got 3 more weeks until the summertime, and then I can't wait. I am letting loose. but in a classy way. You gotta stick for part 2 of this video because I got one little minor surprise to show y'all, and I'm taking it upon myself to celebrate my summer, my birthday, the 4th of July, in my way. Even though my birthday is July 19th. On the 4th of July, I'm going to start revving up everybody. Last year, I didn't have the best 4th of July. I was actually hurt. I was upset, heartbroken, felt left out in the cold. But this time, because I am throwing myself a cookout. I am going downtown to get this hair braided, to check out some of my old buddies I used to kick it with back in 2004 and 5. And I want to see what they've been up to. So we're going to really make the most of this summer despite the COVID-19, and we're going to make this work. We're not giving up. I'm Darsha not giving up. But this smile is not walking away from me anytime soon. As long as I feel this way, I'm going to be okay. So check out for part 2. You'll see what I'm talking about. Until then, I holla.